Hello everybody. So this is gonna be my July 2021 update video. So it's been 1 year since I started investing in Wealthsimple trade, and so far it's going great. And as you can see, since I started with $10,000, and I keep depositing more and more and more. And in 1 year, I brought my portfolio up to 94,000, and in which I have around 10,700 that is totally gains, and the remaining 83,000 that I deposited from my pocket. And for 1 year, 10,000, I think that's significant. It was my first year, and I'm really proud for what I did, because I never invested before. So I really like progress for after 1 year what I accomplished, and I hope I'll keep doing it in future and get better. And if you guys are following and doing the same stuff, I hope you guys do as well. And I'm just going to show you exactly what I did this month and all my portfolio. So let's start. So my whole portfolio, I have $94,000, and I have $36,000 in my RRSP, and that is up $8,365 and about 30%, and it's up about 30%. And in my TFSA, I have about 57,294. I deposited 55,000 in my TFSA, so I started depositing in my TFSA this year. So my progress is not been great, but it's still good. I'm up $2,000, about 4%, and that's still pretty good. If I can do like 8-9% for the year, it's gonna be all right. And after that, this month I put some money in crypto, Wealthsimple crypto, and I put some money in Dogecoin, like $250, and then next day I just bitched out, because I didn't know anything about crypto. So I sold it, and I made like $48. Other than that, I haven't done much. And crypto, that's just cash. I'm not doing anything over here. So if you want to see my dividends, so you can see for the dividends, I'm gonna get $2,600 for the year. This is my yield on cost and dividend yield, and these are my stocks. So I added Canadian National Railways and Royal Bank this month, and some DFN for dividends as well. So what I'm trying to do, I want to bring this number close to 3.1, 3.2, around 3%. So I didn't want to buy a DFN, but it has around 15% dividend yield and no capital appreciation mostly. But if I can keep buying that every month, this number is gonna be around that, and then I can buy some tech stocks and other that doesn't pay dividend. So I want to maintain my growth and dividend to a certain standard. Like for 3%, that I think that's pretty good. I don't want to be like 1% just on the dividends, and like all tech stocks. I don't want like 5-6% dividends and no growth. So I want to keep it in a balance. So I think 3% is a healthy number for me. And if you want to see my stocks, you can see CNR, DBM. So you can just pause the video and see on the left side and all the stock numbers and everything. What do I have? So after that, I'll show you my Wealthsimple trade account. So over here it's same like the previous on the website. So in my TFSA, I have $57,294. I'm up $1,488 for the month. Last month I have 92,000 in my portfolio. I didn't add much money in this month because I didn't add any money actually. Actually, I was planning to buy a home, so I started saving money for my down payment. But still, I might add 5 to 10,000 more in my TFSA, and then I'll do it. But I still have about 4,000 cash that I haven't used in my TFSA. That's why I'm not putting any more money. So I still haven't decided what to do with this money. I'm still thinking. If you guys have some suggestion, please leave it in comments. And in my TFSA you can see I added Canadian National Railways. For the month I bought 15 shares for $130.63. Then I bought DFN today, about 120 shares for $996. And then yes, I bought Royal Bank at 20 shares, about $125.76. And you can see all my portfolio on this side. So if you guys seen before, let me open my sheet as well. So this is my dividend portfolio sheet. So in this sheet you can see I'm losing most of my money in one stock, about $1,400. Then all these red, this is just new stuff that I bought like this month, last month, so it hasn't been up yet, but I think these are great stocks. I have DBM, Royal Bank and Canadian National Railways. So other than that, in my RRSP you can see the same thing. I'm up $586 for the month, about 1.64%. Haven't done much over here because I'm not adding more money in my RRSP. So in my crypto, so you can see what I did. I just bought Dogecoin and then I had no idea what I did, so I sold the same day and made about 20%. And I'm not really trying to understand most of the cryptocurrency stuff, because I know it's not a product or a service. So I really don't know how the value that it has, like how it is valuable to other people. Because like if I want to buy some stuff and it's just a currency like dollars and everything else, and I still can't grasp the stuff. That's why I'm not doing anything with the crypto at the moment. When I started to understand what other people are doing, then I might do the stuff that other guys are doing. But at the moment I'm not doing anything with the crypto. I'm just holding this $298, and I might put something in Bitcoin or Ethereum because those are the famous ones. But other than that, I'm not gonna do anything with the crypto. So you can see my activity. So over here you can see I bought DFN today, DFN again, and CNR, DFN, and then these are all my dividends. So this month, last month I got 14, 49, 13, 87, 12, 5, 22.40, $14 DFN. So over here, let me show you my portfolio over here. So you can see my dividend tracking sheet. You can over here. So I made $261 this month. Before that I was making 47, 110. So from the starting of the year I'm making 95, 60. So I'm still gaining money every month. But I have most of my stuff in quarterly, most of the dividends in quarterly. That's why it's not matching with the portfolio. So this year I made $713. Last year I made $266. Total I made about $1,000, about $980. And you can see the pattern. This is the way it's supposed to go. So what I most like about my portfolio, let me show on the back, is that I made $10,000 for the first year. When I started investing, I had no idea that I can make money, because I thought this only smart people invest in stocks and everything. But first year, like, I know I could be just the lucky guy, like it happened once in a while, it's not gonna happen again, something like that. But this thing motivates me a lot, because if I calculate my monthly stuff, I spend about $3,000 at everything. I do not spend anything extra. So I can easily see my future. I'm just spending $40,000 a year and I will be happy. But I know inflation gonna come in, and by the pace I'm going, I think if I can if I can add like 3 or 4 more years at the same pace that I'm saving at the moment, I think I'm gonna be okay. Then I can like work for until 40 or 50, and my portfolio gonna be like keep getting higher and higher until I retire. But I think I still have to do like 3-4 years hard work, and then I can just keep it down and I can work like 40 hours, 50 hours maximum. At the moment I'm working 70, 80, 90 hours sometimes. But in future, if I can have like 400,000, 500,000 in my portfolio, and it's giving me just 10%, like 500,000, 10% is like 50,000, then I can choose a regular job that just pays like $20 something. But as of now, I really like it the way it is. You can see all my portfolio, all my ticker symbol on the left, and the companies and the shares and everything. If you want to suggest a new stock, I would love to hear your opinion. If you guys think I'm doing something wrong with my portfolio and you want to if you have any other ideas, please let me know. And other than that, that's all I have to share. I just wanted to update. It's been 1 year and I really like the performance for the year. I know people can say the 12% for the year is not great, but I started from $10,000 and I made like 10,000 at the end of the year from my whole portfolio, and which is great. And $10,000 for anybody, like, I know if you guys are rich and $10,000 is nothing, but if you guys are like me, you can see like $10,000, that's like my 1 month salary. So if you guys working on minimum wage, that's like 2 or 3 months salary. So I don't want to say it's not great, but I think it's very nice. If I can put like 83,000 for the next year as well, I think if I make like 15,000, just not 20,000, just 15,000, that's gonna be 25,000 for 2 years that I didn't work for, that my money worked for me. So that would be great if I can make money without working. I know I'm putting effort in here, like I'm adding my money that I worked for, but still $10,000 for a year it's a great number. So even if I keep making like 10,000, and so for the next year, even if I just make like 10%, that's gonna be huge for me. But I hope that's just keep happening. But if you want to suggest some stocks, you can just leave a comment, and that's all I can share. And thank you very much for watching the video, and I will leave the Wealthsimple referral link and the EQ Bank referral link if you guys want to use and open a new account. And thank you very much for watching the video. Have a nice day.